Yo. Oh no, my microphone's on. No. Had to do some testing. Hopefully my mic is good. There we go. You guys don't hear an echo now, right? Hello, hello, hello. Codus, how are you doing, homie? How you living? I have to adjust my microphone and I'm tired. I supposed to be live a few hours ago, but I fell asleep. So I got up and I'm starving. Holy crap. I went and got a sub from Subway. Went to chat it up, play a few games, relax, chill out. So hopefully everyone is doing well. Thank you guys for coming through at a time that I usually don't stream. Killer K, what's going on, homie? Over on Twitch. Good to see you. But yeah, A.K.I, yo, super excited. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to play this character. I am pumped all the way up. This is a character, when I first saw her, I went, oh, I want to play her. I remember I did a video on the leaks, which all proved to be true, which I laugh about because there was people in the comments going like, oh, we don't know if it's true yet. I'm like, everything we've seen so far lines up. These leaks are true. And lo and behold, here we are, right? But I remember seeing A.K.I going like, I want to play that character. I want to play that character. I was like, oh, she looks cool. Imagine if A.K.I ends up being the same as Fang. It's fine. I like Fang. Low key, I was a Fang enjoyer. I wasn't a fan of his playstyle, only because like they couldn't decide what they wanted to do. Right? Like they couldn't decide what the archetype was. And this was a problem of Street Fighter V. And we see a little bit of it in Street Fighter 6 when it comes to JP and Geef. Oh no, Dulcium. Seems like Capcom doesn't want to have archetypes anymore, but what they're understanding is that you have to have an archetype. Jonathan says, I felt that way with Rashid, but you're trying to grind Juri to diamond. That's the problem for me. Every week I'm like, I want to play some so-and-so, right? Right now, the character I want to learn is Jamie. And every week I find new Juri tech, and I'm like, we need to see how far we can go with this. You know what I mean? And I don't get to play unless I'm live. Between like work and YouTube, I don't get to play offline and such. You know what I mean? Killer Say says, but isn't having an archetype better than being neutral? So I ask you, right? Like, Zangief has an archetype, right? Zangief doesn't have a fireball. He doesn't have an easy way in. He can't force plus frames on you from half screen. Like, everything about Geef is honest, and it's because of his archetype, right? My belief is that a character is defined by their weakness, not by their strength. So when you look at Geef, you see my point, right? Everyone goes, oh, he does so much damage, right? And then the next thing anyone says after they go, man, his command grab is crazy, right? They go, yeah, but, right? The thing about Geef, right, is that we all know his strengths, but it's up to the player to hide the weaknesses, right? What do you have to hide with Guile? What do you have to hide with Ken? What do you have to hide with JP? JP has 1, 2. JP has 2 big weaknesses, maybe even 3, right? I look at JP and I'm like, exploitable EX amnesia, but EX amnesia is fucking like really cheap. He's drive rushable through his projectiles, and he has like cancelable normals, but like some of them aren't. Some of his like big pokes you can't, so he kind of can be drive impacted. You know what I mean? But like all those things you can like work around. You know, there's something else that the user can do to offset their weaknesses. There's nothing that Geef can do to offset his weakness. There's nothing Lily can do to offset her weakness. There's nothing that Manon can do to offset her weaknesses. Like, that is why they're bad. Even if they have strength. You know what I mean?
You look like you're in good shape. Ziglet_SSB is not following.
Ziglet, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate that, friend. Skarut, is this an AKI with waiting room? Yes, sir. I cannot wait. Let's watch that back, chat. Let's watch that. Hopefully YouTube doesn't catch me slipping, because technically this is content that I don't own. Hopefully they don't get on my case about it. Here's hoping.
Time to work, time to work. When inhaled, coriamyrtin blocks the gamma-aminobutyric acid receptors in the central nervous system, causing spasmodic muscle contractions.
Master, it's a work of art! It's perfect!
What to do with you now? So, shall we put him out of his misery?
Her theme is so nice too. Her theme is so good.
Time for some experimentation.
That's so dope.
I wouldn't move if I were you. Poison's on the menu.
So dope. Oh, I love her so much.
Is my poison kicking in?
So dope. So dope.
Street Fighter 6.
There's so many small things about her that's just so dope. And this is like what I mean. Like when I talk about like the love that Capcom has put into the characters, it's like just look at this part here. This is like when I was like, oh, this character's cool, right? Like even the like so how a character exists in the world is so dope, right? And now that we have like World Tour mode, we get to see how they are, who they are, right? And like just look at this like 2 seconds, right? We can like decipher like a lot by her based on these 2 seconds, right?
Time to work, time to work.
As she walks through the crowd, her hands are behind her. But look, she never removes her hands. She just slithers through the crowd, right? But she doesn't like silently do it. She also lets them know that she's still there, right? It's like she still bumps them, right? But she like slithers through. You know what I mean? I think that's like such a cool like touch. And like you can like tell a lot about a character just based upon that. You know what I mean? And like even just how she talks fast. This like I don't know how else to say it. This like hyper fascination. This like euphoria, right? Behind what the poison does. It's so cool. Listen to it.
When inhaled, coriamurtin blocks the gamma-aminobutyric acid receptors in the central nervous system, causing spasmodic muscle contractions.
Master, it's a work of art! It's perfect!
What to do with you now? So, shall we put him out of his misery?
Like there's just so much to say about her just in this one scene. You know what I mean? It's a lot, right? But I think that's what makes her really cool, right? This is like part of like what's dope about her. It's her character. And like we see that all throughout. Just realize that I'm assuming she's got like these like, oh, this is probably what she is attacking with, right? Almost like Scorpion, like these chains. I think they expand out of her nails. Also, someone said that she attacks kind of like the Chinese finger poke style. So she actually attacks a lot like Rufus.
Time for some experimentation.
I love this so much.
I bet poison would work wonders on you.
So like this here is what I mean. Like these things seem to extend from her nails. I just wish I knew like well, not how they work. That's not what I mean. But like this here, right? It's crazy that she has long range attacks like that. That's crazy. It's like almost. I wonder, does this count as a hit or a projectile? Like, can this clash with fireball? I don't know. This is a move I haven't figured out yet. So, I'm assuming this is her Satoja Nishikyu. I forget the name of it. Like, I'm curious about that, right? Isn't there a blog about her? Hold on. think there's like a blog about her. We'll look it up as soon as I'm done with LaFood. Because I realized after I made the video about her breakdown that like there's more information about her. I think she's looking at you. I think she's looking at you, the player. So I think this is probably like a quest line or something with her in World Tour mode, where she's explaining how it works, how the thing works. Well, she's always talking about Fong, right? The same way that Fong talks about Bison. So, my theory, right? The reason why Fong was obsessed with the number 2 is because he was enamored with Bison, right? So he became the number 2 to Bison. So he like loved the number 2. And the same thing for her, right? A lot of her, like even her laugh, she goes ni she, right? Ni is 2 in Japanese. So I'm assuming she has that same like love for the number 2. So she's probably happy to be the number 2 of Fong. You know what I mean? So I think she's always, everything about what she does is to make her master happy. That's my theory. So like even Fong, when he like died, Lord Bison, Mega-sama. So that's my theory. But I think that scene there is we're looking at her through the eyes of the player. I hope Fong doesn't show up in World Tour mode. Fong's a villain. There's no two ways about it. It's not like he was misunderstood. No, he's a villain. Yep. I agree with that. Both simps. So, my understanding, I could be wrong, was that Fong became enamored with Bison. I think after Bison like disposed of like his assassin clan, Fong's assassin clan, he was like, oh damn, this motherfucker's strong. He's so cool. So I thought that maybe it might have been the same for A.K.I, but I think the theory behind her is that he picked her up from a life of the street and brought her in. So I think that's why she's enamored with him. So I think what we'll do today is I'm gonna see if I can find that blog post about her. We'll go through it. And I might just jump into some Battle Hub games and such, you know what I mean? Just something low energy. These last few days have been rough. I haven't been sleeping too much. But hopefully you guys see that I'm trying to post more content. But because of that, I'm not sleeping too much. So I was late because I overslept. Yeah, look. I hate Akuma. He's a cool character. I always enjoy him. But gameplay, I always hate fighting him. He's so annoying. He just gets to have stuff. For no other reason. Just because he just gets to have it. Capcom said what Aki's real name is. Her name is A.K.I. Oh, there's no dot on it? Well, it's weird though, too, because she actually has a dot at the end of hers, whereas Fong doesn't. Matthias, what's going on? So we have more information. Nice. I'm excited. Should be cool. How's my my mic sound, guys? Am I dropping out when I'm quiet? Like if I talk low, do I drop out from time to time, or can you guys hear me as I mumble and such? So weird, the engagement on these blogs. Only 57 likes and 4 comments. I'm curious how many people look at these blogs. I have a blog too, guys. I just don't use it because there's no engagement. I would love to like use it more, but as I said, guys, hopefully you guys are doing well. This will be a stream that's a little bit low energy, chill. But I wanted to still stream today just because I don't stream on the weekends unless it's like a big event. So let's see. Aki slithers into the Street Fighter 6 on September the 27th. Full gameplay details revealed. I need to take off of work because I think I'm going to take off of this day. And even though I know a few people here and there are interested, I think a lot of people who watch my content, they're not very interested in her. I thought the overlap would be bigger. For Street Fighter 6 with Juri and Aki, but going by the numbers, that ain't the case. Going by the numbers, that ain't the case at all. As I quickly take a look. Okay, cool. All right. Double coil in trouble. Aki, the maniacal mistress of poison, will slither her way into the fighting ground, world tour, and battle hub in Street Fighter 6 starting September 27th on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. Feeding off of orders of her master, Aki injects poison into enemies that dare stand within striking distance. All with a smile. You can't fix her. She will fix you. Nuh-uh. No way, Andy Wong. No way you said that. You're psyched for Aki. You just hope her inputs are fun. Hopefully she is in charge base. Afim, I challenge you. If she's charged, just learn a charge character, you know? I don't think she will be, but like that's if you like the character, like that's a reason for you to learn something new and something hard, you know? Chance to make yourself better as a player. A new character to the Street Fighter series, Aki snakes through life only to please her outstanding and phenomenal master Fong from Street Fighter V. Under the orders to dig into the remnants of Shadowloo, she finds herself infatuated with the powers that be. So I thought it was like assumed that Fong died in Street Fighter V. Also, take note, they don't put the period at the end of the G of Fong, but they do for Aki. I wonder why that is. That's like such a weird little thing that they do. They never put the period at the end of Fong, but they do for Aki. What's the Japanese word for snake? Ebi, right? Nake? Oh, whoops, I'm stupid. Snake in Japanese. Hebi. Thought it was maybe close to, I mean, it does rhyme with Aki, so I thought maybe it was connected. It was all connected. You still try, man, but it's not your style at all.
SD0x0 Nair just subscribed. An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to SD0x SD0 Nair.
Anonymous, thank you so much for the sub to Stoic. Appreciate that. Whoever you are, wherever you are, may God kiss you on the forehead and tell you that you're their favorite child. Appreciate that. Heavy. I thought maybe it was Aki. I don't know. So we're going to get a chance to go to China. Aki, here's a test of your skills again. Lucky for you, you have time. In World Tour, Aki helps find her herbal medicine in Tianhongwan. Hopefully I said that right. A new area where you can increase your bond with her and learn her deadly moves. Put those moves to use in the Battle Hub and the ever-popular and always wacky avatar battles. Explore how the addition of poison improves your custom combos. That is such a like underrated like part of the game that I wish more people used. Like the fact that we get to make our own character is so cool, but like no one is talking about that like at all. Nakayama talks about it. Her character design we landed on was a pale-skinned disciple from her fighting style being a combination of the poison hand and the fanged snake style martial artist. Yeah, I think that's the same thing as Rufus from Street Fighter 4. Therefore, we decided to proceed with Aki being a white snake that carries poison. Cool. Her snakeskin Chinese dress. Oh, that's a cool touch, actually. Yeah, I didn't even really notice that. Has a beautiful sheen like a black mamba with material that looks ominous when it shines and animates. Sheen, excuse me. The serpentine pattern you see from her chest to her stomach was meant to resemble the belly of a snake. Pretty cool. She's Chinese, so maybe it's Chinese. Sure, no. Acute kidney injury? Maybe. Her distinct hairstyle was an idea that came from outside of her of the design team, which incorporates a symbol of an assassin, kasa, umbrella in Japanese, through her hair. Based on this concept, we tweaked the way her eyes hid under her hair and overall silhouette. We took extra care in making the silhouette of the collar and the way her eyes are hidden to look alluring when viewed from the side. Interesting. Yeah, no, when she looks at you from the side, it definitely does have an alluring look. They're definitely right about that. Aki has learned from her master about the best uses of poison, but her nails offer a twisted reminder that she is a different creature altogether. Excelling at long-range combat and with the ability to poison enemies through her cauldron of tricks, Aki controls the stage, waiting for her prey to blink. Long range, you say? So, my understanding of the character was that she was a long range character, but one thing I will say is my theory behind her playstyle is that she's going to be like Hisako in Killer Instinct, that she's going to have things that lure the opponent in to make you think that she's vulnerable, and then she's going to be able to counter-strike. So like her snake thing, you notice that she can attack outside of it, right? It's like you would think that like, oh, if she's in that stance, you could just attack her. But like what's probably going to happen is that she's going to have moves to make you afraid to attack her because she can counterattack it. Like Fang, once Aki poisons an opponent, their vitality will slowly deplete as long as the effect remains. If Aki gets hit, the poison will dissipate. From a distance, she can use Serpent Lash, sending her nails flying toward like a chain, okay, poisoning the enemies that she hits. The OD version of Serpent Lash hooks onto the opponent, allowing Aki to hop forward to close the distance. This is actually like a really, really like dope thing about her. I'm gonna touch base on that in a second. When she strikes an opponent who's already been poisoned with moves like Serpent Lash, a Toxic Blossom triggers, where the resulting explosion can open up opponents to follow up attacks. Oh, so it's a debuff that she gets extra from if they're poisoned. Oh. So isn't that like Retribution from Gil? If a person had the fire status, if you attack them with a fire attack or like the alternating one, it gave you different frame advantage, right? Or different properties. But what's also dope about Serpent Lash, right? It's one thing to take a person and displace them to bring you closer to them. It's another thing if they're far away and you go toward them, because instead of you bringing them toward you, if the other person is across the screen, what's going to happen is she's going to travel to them and cause the screen to tear, which brings you closer to the corner, right? So if a person is close to the corner and you use this move, now they're cornered, rather than it be something you pull them in and they're no longer cornered, right? So it allows you to push toward the corner while also latching onto them, which is really good. Her Fireball Nightshade Pulse sends a bubble forward that poisons the enemy on hit. She can strike the bubble with Nightshade Chaser to pop it in advance. Oh, increasing the area of effect. Oh, Aki can also use Orchid Spring to place a puddle of poison in front of her, which affects the opponents who step in it. Okay, so this is like another version of like Fang's attack. So she can send the bubble, but it doesn't have to hit them. So if they're close by, I wonder if they could block the area of effect though. If they can't block the area of effect, then that's kind of really strong, right? It's like you can put it in front of them, pop it, and then like no matter what, they're still poisoned. And now it forces them to want to come to you. So this is kind of my point. Like she plays on fear, right? So if you're poisoned, you're afraid to just take... I wonder if this takes gray health or just actual health. So in Street Fighter V, Fang, you couldn't recover the health that he took away from you, right? Once he took it, it was gone. You couldn't get it back. So if that's the case, then there's big incentive for you to try to attack her so that you don't continue to be poisoned. Snakes always lurk where their prey can't see them. Aki can use Cruel Fate to flip backwards towards an opponent, sending her nails to strike from above. Like a contortionist, she can instantly coil to the ground and under enemies with Snake Step. So it's actually called Snake Step. Interesting. This attack here will either be incredibly good or really bad. And what I mean by that is if you look at the angle in which she attacks, attacks like this are usually hard to counterattack. So like think of it's like a dive kick almost, right? It's like she just instantly like appears downward. So this might be hard to anti-air, or maybe people might be afraid to anti-air it. Low key, like, she's very, very thin, but she looks very small at the same time, too. Aki takes this even further with Sinister Slide, where she can slither from full screen to avoid threats while stalking forward. From Sinister Slide, she can perform 3 attacks. Venomous Fang sees her leaping toward to poison enemies. Heal Strike, which starts combos on successful hit, and Entrapment wraps her body around the opponent to constrict them. So this is exactly what I thought from my breakdown. So Heal Strike, no, sorry, Venomous Fang is the move that she does like that too. She moves upward. Heal Strike is going to be that attack that if you hit, you can combo. It's probably +4. Crouching Light Punch is probably +4, +5, which means on counter hit she's +6, which means she could probably go from Heal Strike to medium attack on counter hit. On punish counter, that would probably put her at +8, which I doubt she has an 8-frame heavy attack, but that might allow her to use Heal Strike from far away, and if it whiff punishes, to do like a low forward or something. But this command grab, I'm curious to see. Like, I don't think she probably doesn't have an EX version of it. It's probably not strikeable either. Aki's level 1 super deadly implication launches opponents in the air with a kick and traps them in a gigantic poisonous bubble, leaving them across the screen. Her level 2 super tainted talons extend multiple talons forward and leaves a large pool of poison in its wake that lasts for a significant amount of time. So what does that mean, right? Is there a poison that lands there, and if you touch the poison, then like you're poisoned? Huh. Interesting. So in both of these cases, if she poisons the opponent already, does the super do more, or does the super do something extra? Because if she attacks a person with poison while they're poisoned, it's supposed to do more, right? So do the supers act the same way? Do I get more damage if they're poisoned already? Aki's level 3 Claws of Yazi. She pierces various pressure points on the enemy's body to inject them with poison and detonate from within. Getting tied up in these chains, you'll see them screaming in agony. Pretty cool. Aki will be unlocked for owners of the Year 1 Character Pass, Deluxe Edition, and Ultimate Edition on September the 27th. Get a taste of her poison for an hour with a rental fighter ticket. I haven't used any of those yet, which can be obtained in a fighting pass, Don Aki, in an elegant additional outfit, which can also be available when she unlocks. Her alternate costume is so cool. I love it so much. This like evil, like deadly Lolita is really, really cool. Speaking of the Aki Arrival Pass, released on September 1st. That's tomorrow. Oh, there's maintenance tonight. Ah, it's probably maintenance in a few minutes as of the time of this recording. It contains cosmetic items to help prepare for Aki's incoming concoction. So we have Fang gear. Hold up. Fang gear. The hat's cool. The glasses. Earrings. All these are dope, yo. The photo frame is nice. The dress. I'm rocking that. 100%. In emote, I wonder, can we stop? Like, can we just make an animated picture here that shows the emote? Like, what are we doing here? Fang's theme actually bumps from Street Fighter 5. It's dope. Balrog's theme from Street Fighter 5. Are we talking about Vega? And Vega's theme, are we talking about Vega or M. Bison? Like, we need to be more clear about this. It's probably just as it says, right? And then we have stickers. I need Capcom. Low key, these stickers here, they need to sell merchandise with these stickers. Like, I actually like Fang as a character. I think he's really cool. I think he's goofy, but that's what I like about him, right? The flapping bird is dope, right? And all of these like stickers are really nice. These would be cool like to sell. I would love to have these. And the dead snake is really cool as well. Whether it's from her tongue or brewing poison, the soft hissing grows ever loudly approaching at the end of September when Aki is introduced in Street Fighter 6 on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. Of course, PC and all that jazz as well. Ugh. So that's interesting. So real quick, let's look at again her trailer. Knowing what we know, let's take a look, right? Let's see if anything about her is like changed now that like we know about it, right?
To work.
Super dope.
The gamma aminobutyric acid receptors in the central nervous system, causing spasmodic muscle contractions.
Master, it's a work of art! It's perfect!
What to do with you now? So,
Sadistic.
shall we put him out of his misery?
Oh, fuck.
Duality, what's going on, homie? Me the whole trailer? Yup. Okay, so now that we've seen certain things, so that's her jab. You know what I should do? Hold on a second. Let's take a step back. Let me pull up DaVinci so that we can see the trailer and we can... Oh, I want to count frames. They're doing maintenance now, so no online. Pain. It's fine. We still have access to training room, right? That's all that I need. That's all that I need. I'm going to be dropping frames a bit because I have DaVinci open. I'm surprised. We actually aren't dropping much. But this looks like a normal... Am I able to edit while streaming? Interesting. New computer, guys. Love to see it. Okay. Let me bring this down a bit. Why is that so loud? What the fuck?
What to do with you now? Misery.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 frame standing light punch. Yikes, chat. This move from that far away is 4 frames. Hope it's not cancelable. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4 frames. That shit is 4 frames, chat. I think that's a standing light punch. It looks like one at least. Well, it's 4 frames, so I'm assuming. Right? Has to be. Okay. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3? The fuck is that? Wait. Wait, was that a standing light punch? Wait. How can you tell? Well, it's 4 frames. I hope it's a light. Unless this is a... Well, it's going to be hard to tell completely. So, 3. Hits here on frame 4. Right? But this move here looks like a light as well. So maybe that's a command, but this looks like it hits on frame 3. Unless it doesn't hit on frame 3, like 1, 2, 3. Unless it hits there. And unless there's like one pre-frame, it's possible. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, it's possible too. This looks like a So I'm going to add 1 frame to everything, right? I'm going to add 1 frame to everything. So I think that makes more sense. That can't be 3 frames. So that was a chain, a chain. 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming that is 4 frames as well. That looks like it has a lot of range too. I also wonder if this is a chainable crouching light punch too. I don't know. It looks like it. This move is interesting too, because I wonder what this is, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frames, and it knocks down? That would be crazy, right? I wonder if this is a crouching medium punch. 6 frames, maybe 7. Again, we're going to add 1 frame to everything, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm assuming that's 7 frames, right? But as a sweep for a crouching medium, that's a little weird. I doubt that's her crouching fierce, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frame, maybe, right? This looks, that might be the first frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I hope, chat, that move is not cancelable, because this move has so much range. Look at that. That move has amazing range. This overhead looks really slow, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I take it back. If that's a 12 frame overhead, then that's really good. So that's probably a forward medium punch, probably. I'm assuming this is either heavy kick or forward heavy kick. And on punish counter, this will probably juggle. This move, I think, will actually be, chat. There's a lot of things to not like about this character. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 frames. This is probably 9 frames, right? There's a lot to not like about this character. This move here is going to be a nightmare for people, right? Because if you look, 1, 2, 3, frame 4, she's off the ground, right? So if frame 4, she's off the ground, and I'm assuming that my frame count is correct, right? I could be wrong. There could be a lot more frames on startup. If she's off the ground frame 4, that tells me also you can't throw her out of this, right? So think like Guile upside down kick. Think like Juri's Ankansatsu. You know, like if she's unthrowable here, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you guys now. Stuff like snake stance, right? Into this is gonna go burr, right? Or her command her serpent step. If you can do that into this move here, it's going to be a throw bait, and people are not going to enjoy it. It's going to be really good. Sebastian, Ayo, you made it to Plat 1. It took you a while to reach the skill gap, but thanks to you, you finally feel like a worthy player. That's all you, friend. All I do, chat, right, is a lot of times we are in the dark and we're bumping into things and we're stumbling, we're hurting ourselves because we're trying to find our way through the dark. And all I'm doing is opening the door so you can see the light and calling out to you. That's all I'm doing, right? It's up to you guys to still find me. It's up to you guys to still find the light. But all I'm doing is just giving a beacon. You know what I mean? But I'm really happy that you guys are finding promise and reaching your goals, you know? Real quick, guys, I'm going to ask this while we go through this. I know a few people have asked me about this, and I don't feel really comfortable with it yet. But something I have on the back burner is I do want to open a Patreon, but I'm very, very keen to not just ignorance. What's up, dude? What's going on? I didn't see you there. I'm very keen to not open up Patreon as a means to say, hey guys, here's a way for you guys to give me cash, right? I probably will have a tier that's just hey, if you want to support, thank you. It'll probably be $3 or something. You know what I mean? $3 to $5. If you guys want to support in any way, feel free, right? Probably $3, right? But I want to have like something that you guys can like get value for. So I'm thinking like if you pledge $25, I'll send like some kind of like streamer package where I could like send like like merch or like stickers or something. You know what I mean? But I'm thinking about doing like something like a higher tier where it's like, hey, you guys get all these things, but like, you know, maybe I can do like some kind of like one-on-one. You know what I mean? Excuse me. So I can give you like, not like coaching, but like a one-on-one, whatever you want to do, right? An hour of my time. You know what I mean? Like you guys, you know, we get to go into Discord if you want to. If you want to play a set, cool. If you want to play a set so that you can get better, cool. If you want to just play a set because you just want to play, cool. But like something more than just, hey, we're on stream, I played you, you know, the end, thanks for playing, you know, something like that. So I say all of that because Sebastian, it's like I'm glad that I helped. You know what I mean? I'm glad that like I could offer something, but a lot of what I offer is like very like vague. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, these are some combos to learn, and like I'm sure it helps, but like I like always wonder like if I like could take someone under like my wing. It's like I'm pretty sure I can get them to masters. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I can help anyone get to master. That's how like confident I am with like your skill levels, right? Because all of you guys are good. None of you guys are like unequivocally bad. Like there's nothing like I haven't played a person that I went, damn, this person's like they're gonna be gold forever. You know what I mean? I'm always just like, oh yeah, no, they got it. You know, I have like absolute faith. But like I'm thinking of like finding some way to offer more. Like someone asked me, they're like, hey, can you offer like coaching? And I thought about that. I don't feel comfortable. Right? And the reason is because like the reason why is because legitimately if how do I say this? All right, take this with as much respect and love as I can say. Sometimes all you guys need to do is practice specifically. You know what I mean? Like, and what I mean by that is like you guys need to like practice specific situations, right? And what I mean by that is like someone whiffed the DP, right? Did you punish them as hard as you could? No. Practice that specifically, right? Someone did a move that was -6, right? Do you even know what that means? No. Find out what that means, right? If you know what it means and you don't know what to do, find out what to do and practice that situation specifically, right? And you have to practice it to a point where you got it, right? If I had like, I don't want to say that, but if I like had A.K.I at my side and say, if you screw up this punish, you'll get poisoned. You should be able to do it 100% of the time, right? No fear. I got it. Easy. Done. But I feel like a lot of people in gold, in platinum, even diamond, right? It's like you're not doing those things, you know? And like I feel like it's like hard for me to coach because I feel like if I were to coach, I would have like my hands behind, right? Right? And just watch you just drill, practice some combos. And I'm like, again. And like if you screw up, bonk, you know what I mean? Right? Like I feel like that's like what a lot of you guys like need, right? Do I still have that command? No, I don't. You're gonna fail on purpose? Crazy. Because Street Fighter, I used to play a lot of Overwatch, right? And Overwatch was fucking annoying to deal with. It was annoying to deal with because it's like, no matter how much you practice, no matter how good you are, no matter like how good you are on your character, there's 11 other people in the lobby fucking up everything that you know, right? And it's like you might know more about them. You might know more about the situation than they know. And here we are like saying things like, you know, hey, I could deal with this if I just got a bit of help. And your team is going, fuck you. You know what I mean? But this game is different. You don't need to rely on another person. So if you fuck up your punish, that's on you. And you can improve on that. And if you fuck up your spacing, you can improve upon that. That's on you. like all these things, I can like make a list of all these things that are on you. And if you just tighten those things up, naturally you'll get better. Right? Naturally, you will just get better. What's up, Blaze? Grand champion of the world. What's going on, homie? I saw that you applied for the creator program. I completely understand. Trust me. It's frustrating. But keep at it. I know you'll get it. I know you're like done with it, but like maybe chill for a bit. Keep grinding, come back to it in a few months. Right? Do it in like a nonchalant way. I know you'll get it. Overwatch is like that toxic relationship where there's always going to be some excuse to go back to it. I love Overwatch, right? I love the game. I love the game so much. But sometimes I feel like I enjoy the game more than the game enjoys me. So I haven't played it in a while. But I actually just haven't really enjoyed playing the game for a while, you know? I'm a Junkrat main. Like, you know, that game is not meant for me. Why did I clip that? Don't clip that. Future Kale, you don't need to clip that. Give me a second. You're working on getting Galta Master. How's that going, dude? Sorry, give me a second. You're not done with Overwatch, but Overwatch is done with me. Absolutely, right? Overwatch is such a shitty game because legitimately the players are fucking like out of touch. You guys don't mind if I go on a rant, right? So I actually been thinking. I love how I ask. I'm like, oh, so anyway, rant time, right? I've been thinking of making a TikTok specifically just for Overwatch rants because like I enjoy the game, but like I like to talk about the game probably a lot more than I want to play it. And it's like the player base is so fucking out of touch. It's so crazy. It's so insane how out of touch they are. Right now, at the highest level, everyone is going like, oh, tanks. It's all about counter pick. You pick. It's so annoying, right? It's so annoying that like I play a tank, I win the fight, they get to counter pick me, and now I lose, and now I have to counter pick them, right? And like I can understand that that's annoying, but like welcome to being a Junkrat main, right? Imagine, chat, right? Imagine for 6 to 7 years playing Junkrat, and you're playing well, you're outplaying everybody, you're dominating the lobby. Y'all see me talk shit on Juri. Imagine me on Junkrat, right? Annoying as fuck, right? And I'm playing, I'm doing good, everyone's mad at me, and then here comes the Pharah, right? Here comes the fucking Pharah. Without fail, yo. It's so... Here comes the Pharah. Uh-oh, chat. Here comes Pharah. So annoying, dog. And I just have to deal with it, right? As a Junkrat, I just had to deal with it. Right? And if I don't swap, you scared the fuck out of you? Yup. Imagine me every time I hear the Pharah. That's exactly what would happen, right? And if I don't swap, I'm the one who throws, right? I'm the one who throws. And if I pick Junkrat and my teammates go, hey, can you not play Junkrat? Why not? Because what if they have a Pharah? What if they have a Pharah? I mean, the game just started. We don't even know if they have a Pharah. Yeah, but like, why would you pick the character if they possibly could have a Pharah? Dog, can I just play the game, please? Imagine me being told constantly to swap and not being able to play the character because they keep nerfing my counterplay to my direct counter. And through all these years, I'm told to swap, right? And now, no, and like the whole time, right? The whole time, I'm going, yeah, this is kind of bullshit, right? And everyone's going, Overwatch is the game of swapping. So you should know how to play multiple styles on the same role. So you should have a hit scan. I play Ashe too, right? Like, it's funny. My whole role is, oh, I get to play Junkrat. Ha ha ha. Junkrat, Junkrat, Junkrat. Here comes Tafara. Oh. Fine, let's get her to swap. Ash, dove, swap, bitch. And then she swaps off, and I go right back to Junkrat, right? But imagine me, like, trying to play the character that I want to play and enjoying the game, right? And being told, fuck that swap. And I'm going, hey, shouldn't Junkrat get a few buffs? Because he's kind of the worst DPS in the game right now, right? And everyone's going, he's fine. Okay, fine. Can I play Junkrat? No, you can't, right? I'm constantly told I got to swap. And now, Overwatch 2, we have the highest ranks going, man, counter picking is so lame. I want to play Reinhardt, but the moment I play Rein, they swap to like Zenyatta, and they'll have an Orisa, and I just don't get to play the game. Welcome to fucking being a Junkrat main. You know what I mean? Like, it was so obnoxious. It was so obnoxious. And like, everything that I've learned about being analytical about this game comes from one player. Pro Like Crow from Overwatch. He's a Junkrat player, right? He was a semi-pro Quake player, and he's a martial artist. So the way that he views Overwatch is how I try to bring that to Street Fighter, right? Oddly enough. But see, Street Fighter is like that, right? But here's the thing with Whiskers, right? If I were to say to you, hey, you have to learn to fight your bad matchups in Street Fighter, because sometimes you don't get to swap, right? So if you're in a tournament and it's best of 3 and you lose the first match, right? You can swap your character. You swap to a character that's advantageous to the person you lost to, right? So you beat them. So now it's 1-1. Now they get to swap to counter you again. And now you can't swap. You just have to deal with the bad matchup, right? So if I were to say in Street Fighter, you have to learn to fight your bad matchups. Everyone would go, that makes sense, right? In ranked, you just have to deal with it, right? You just have to. In Overwatch, it's not expected of you to deal with your bad matchups, even if there's times in which you cannot swap. So if I'm on defense, payload, right? The enemy team gets to come out of spawn on attack, look at our team composition, and all go, all right, hold on a second, chat. Hold on a second, guys. They got a Junkrat. Swap to Pharah, swap to Echo, and just go back into spawn, and within 10 seconds, swap the character, and now I'm fucked. As a Junkrat player, what do I do? What do I do? I have to play the bad matchup until I die. I have to. I have to deal with it. Now, what if I don't lose the first match, right? What if I don't lose the first fight? What if we hold off on the first fight, right? Or what if they don't swap? What if they don't swap, we win the first fight, and that's when they swap. And now I lose the second fight. Do I swap off a Junkrat? Because now I have ult. Do I swap off a Junkrat, or do I play this next life and use my tire? Right? Some people say to swap. Even still, you'll lose your ult, you'll get more value. Other people will say you should play your ult, you earned it. But if I play my ult, I earned it, and we still lose the team fight, now they get to go into Streets phase. I don't have an ultimate, and they might have ultimates. So now they get to steamroll my Streets phase. At what point does swapping even help? Right? Sometimes you have to play your bad matchups. But my point in saying all this, and this weird rant, is that tell that to the Overwatch community, and they're going to go, oh, aren't you fucking platinum? You know what I mean? Like, but tell me when I'm telling lies. Right? Tell me when I'm telling lies. I'm not. There's nothing factually incorrect about what I said. And you know how I know that what I'm saying is not wrong? Tell that to Genji players. Genji and Widowmaker players are the fucking worst players, right? They're the absolute worst. Because they're actually the Junkrat players, but their character is actually good, right? Everyone always says shit like, oh, Genji's horrible. Imagine playing Junkrat. When has Junkrat ever been good? They buffed him up to 130 damage. The community fucking lost their mind. This character's overpowered. This character's cheap. Yes, Kale, in the back. Yes, hi, Kale, Junkrat player. Why aren't you dodging his shots? What do you mean? I mean, everyone tells me Junkrat just sits in the back line and just shoots shots, right? Yeah, they're dodgeable. Just move out the way. And they lose their minds. They lose their minds. I don't die to random Junkrat nades. You know why? I can count. I have a short for this. Give me a second.
You look like you're in good shape.
Sordazen is not following.
Sordazen, thank you so much for the follow. I know you probably came here for Street Fighter, but we're ranting about Overwatch. I'm going to show you guys my point, right? So I used to make Overwatch memes on Fresh Cuts. Fresh Cut being like a TikTok for gaming, which kind of sucked. Where is, I think it's called Through the Wall. Through the Wall. There you go. Copy. So this is me playing Ash. And this was a clip of mine that I went through the wall, right? And I'll show you what I mean, right?
Uh-oh, I got the beam on me again for no reason.
1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots, 4, 5, I'm safe to peek, right? I count to 5, I can peek, right? Right? So, like, you notice, right? I count to 5. That's all you got to do against Junkrat, right? Count to 5.
Me again for no reason.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know how to count. So now that I know that I can count, I know the Junkrat can't attack me. So I'm safe to peek, find him, get a few shots in on him, right? Do you see my point? What's up, Reese? What's going on, dude? Yes, that gif is awesome, right?
Junkrat is burning.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
Woo! Got his ass! I see that hand.
So yeah, Junkrat, if you can count to 5, you can fight a Junkrat. So if you lose to Junkrat, I'm assuming you didn't count to 5, or he flanked you. In which I said, well, why'd you let him flank you? You know what I mean? That's the truth of it, yeah. So yeah, imagine being a Junkrat player, being told how cheap your character is, right? Why do you think there's so much ego involved in competitive sports, be it Street Fighter, Overwatch, or even COD? It's because it's sports and it's competitive and your adrenaline starts going. And it feels good to be good, you know? As a former Kiriko main, the whole team will get toxic if one person makes a mistake. Yeah. But here's why it's stupid, right? How do I say this? All right, chat. Let's say 5 of us get together. We're playing, right? And let's say I'm on Mercy. Right? And you're going, I'm not getting healed. I'm not getting damage boosted. What the fuck is Kale doing? And you look across the map, and I got the gun out. Right? Everyone goes, the fuck are you doing, Kale? That's not how you play. I'm going to go, but it lets me take out my gun. Well, Kale, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to heal and to damage boost. No. Yeah, no. I get you, right? But, like, I also can take my gun out. No, but you're not supposed to do that. Says who? Right? Says who? You don't pay your sub? A Final Fantasy 14 player, huh? Right? Junkrat, you gotta swap. It's not working. Says who? Says me. I see you on the kill feed. You're not getting anything. I mean, do something about it. Who's gonna make me swap? Right? Are you gonna make me swap? No? I would just shut the fuck up and play the game then. All right? I would just shut the fuck up and play the game. I'm just saying. You could talk to me and argue with me that there's a team fight going on, friend. I would just shut the fuck up and play the game. But my point in saying that, Cryo, is like, let's say for an example, right? You're playing Kiriko, right? And like Junker Queen ult comes in, time for a rampage, boom, and you don't bell it, right? You don't Suzu it. Everyone's going, "Where's your Suzu? I used it already." On what? Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Like we can't micro manage our teammates. We shouldn't be doing that shit. Like, why? Don't you have your cooldowns to track? Don't you have the enemy's cooldowns to track? Why are you tracking my cooldowns? You know what I mean? Complaining just because things worse, try positive reinforcement. Yeah, right? Absolutely. You attract more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. Actually, that's not true. You attract more bees with honey than you do with vinegar. Absolutely. That's why I would always big up my teammates, even if they were shit, right? Even if they were bad. Reinhardt could get 1 kill on the kill feed. Uh-oh. Big dick Reinhardt. Teach me how to do that, yo. You're the best, yo. You know what I mean? Like, make them feel good, yo. Because they're more likely to do better if they feel like they're doing well. So kind of to answer your question, ignorance, it's because, like, it feels good to be good at stuff, right? And sometimes it feels good to, like, pop off. It feels good to big yourself up. You know? But sometimes the ego is involved. And ego is actually like a protective mechanism. We have ego because we want to protect ourselves from, like, bad feelings because it hurts, right? It's better saying, Junkrat, let's focus the tank. Help our tanks when we run over them. Yeah, right? But also, low key, if you were to tell me that, I would go, Junkrat's not a tank buster. But unfortunately, Junkrat is the one character that doesn't have a niche. To be honest, it's like Blue Lock. The best team is a team of players who thinks like protagonists. That's hilarious. That's a good way to put it. Juri's mid, can't wait for Aki. You like woman who can poison you. Am I cool or am I not? You're pretty cool. I got you. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to go grab a drink. Actually, I probably can grab it from here. Yep. But yeah, right? Like, I have a lot to say about Junkrat. They need to rework the character. He doesn't work. He hasn't worked in Overwatch for a long time. That character it just doesn't make sense. It made more sense when there were shields. And even still, Soldier does just as much shield break as Junkrat. When you look at the numbers, 120 a shot with a 1 second reload, his damage per second is exactly 120. Just as much as Soldier does. Here's the deal, right? Overwatch right now, from what I gather, is in a really, really good state. It's decently balanced, right? There's no one that stands out as like above all. Like this character is a problem. Not even Illari, the newest character, who is really good, right? Who is good, who does a shit ton of damage, who does a lot of healing. Like not even her, right? There's no character in the game that's like dominating, right? There's no tank that's dominating. There's no DPS that's dominating. There's no support. Might be a combination of a few, but there's no character that's like, oh, this character is so busted, it's controlling the game. It's in a good state. But I'm saying all of that while also saying Junkrat is the worst character in the game. Unequivocally. In Overwatch 1, there was a group of characters called the Unlovables. That was Roadhog, Junkrat, Bastion, Torbjorn, Symmetra. Also add in a Mercy. Because everyone hates Mercy, right? But look at the characters that I just said. Roadhog sucks, right? They trashed him. Absolutely trashed him. But he still has a place, right? They trashed that character. Worst tank. But Bastion, arguably top 3 DPS right now, right? Symmetra, depending on the map, really good. Torbjorn, one of the better DPS right now, right? It's like the unlovables, they reworked, right? They reworked almost all of them, right? Torb is slowly, like the way Torb was in Overwatch 1 versus now, it's like he's a completely new character, right? Same thing with Sim, completely new character. Bastion, completely new character. Junkrat, the same fucking character. Actually, the same fucking character. It's insane. They will not touch Junkrat. They will not touch him. It's because the community loses their mind whenever he's good. At 120 damage per second, he sucks. At 130, community loses their mind. Right? Sucks. But the game in of itself is in a good state right now. Just give him rockets. Yup. One shots are not fun in the game. Can you explain to me what Junkrat's one shot ability is? Respectfully. He doesn't have one. You know who counters Junkrat? Pharah does, of course. Echo does. You know who else counters to Junkrat? Widowmaker. One-shot ability. What do you do against that? What do I do as a Junkrat player? I can't play the character. Havana? Don't even play the character. Can't. I can't play the character. Do I think Maurice is OP? No. But I think she has such a really good spike in gameplay that she can win almost any match. OP, no. Shoot up close, you know it's bad positioning, but they prefer to blame the game, not the positioning. Yeah, right? So I submit to you, right? This is going to be a fucking scorching hot take, chat. Scorching. Get out your s'mores, right? The flames are going to freaking fan against your face, right? There is no DPS in the game other than Sombra that doesn't have some kind of debilitating effect. Even Sombra, right, has something, right? Every character has something that either is auto aim, that's either lock on, that's either CC, making it easier for you to hit a shot, or wall hacks, right? Every DPS, every one of them. No. Yes, they are, right? Like Widow's ultimate is fine, right? Except it's 15 seconds that has no fall off, and you get to line up your lethal shot, right? Like your third-party wall hacks, yep. Manon is trash. That character sucks. Right? So that's my point, right? It's like, for 15 seconds, I can't flank, I can't peek, because you can see throughout the whole map. It's the whole map, right? If it had a fall-off range, I wouldn't care as much. But I can't flank, right? I can't flank for 15 seconds. What if I'm on the flank? They pop walls. I'm fucked. I'm out of position. Because if I were to say to you, is Widowmaker skillful? You would go, of course, you have to hit your shots. Yeah, but like she's got two abilities that can see through walls. That makes your shots easier. Last time you played Overwatch, there was a Widow on your team with all. You didn't have Mike? But like, that's my point, right? It's like Widowmaker gets to press a button that's just unskilled, right? You press a button, you now can line up lethal shots through walls. That's crazy. That's actually insane value. Talk to me about how good your shots are. You can line your shots up through walls. Like, fuck out of here. Yes, did you hit the shots? Yes. But it's a little bit easier when you can see through walls, right? Like, come on. Like, every character has some kind of aim assist in some way, shape, or form. Right? Junkrat has mine. Let me pull up the character list. Right? So, Ashe. She's got Bob and a huge dynamite with an AoE burn, right? Bastion. Technically, I take it back, right? It just has a shit ton of damage, technically, and you can't shoot him in his fucking head, right? Cassidy has his nade. I'm looking kind of fraudulent right now, right? Echo gets to copy anything and has 1 life, 2 life, 3 lives, right? Genji has blade, which you don't need to aim. It's a melee. It's a melee. Hanzo has wall hacks. Junkrat has trap. Mei has freeze. Not so much, but she gets to CCU. Pharah, splash damage, right? Tell me how good your aim is when you have splash damage. And the highest DPS ultimate in the game, right? Fuck out of here. Reaper, his shotgun is that big. And gets to fade in and out. Fuck out of here. Skillful, right? Skillful. They took away her Sojourn slow. Soldier has aim hacks. Sombra gets to hack you, gets to see you through walls, gets to be invisible, and takes away your abilities. Symmetra has turrets. Torbjorn has turrets. Tracer gets to fucking stuff a 300 damage fucking sticky mine on you. Sorry, like, all these things to me, it's like, yeah, you could be good with the characters, but like, let's not act like you don't have like 1 button instant value. Widowmaker, wall hacks. You know what I mean? Like all these characters have something about them that goes, that's bullshit, right? But like, why do we talk about Junkrat and you're like, that mine shit is annoying. They made it so that his concussion mine, his pancake, you gotta aim that shit so well. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Do they give aim assist to pad players? There is slight aim assist. It's probably one of the best aim assists in the game. In all of games. It's a very, very slight. So instead of it being like aim assist, like it doesn't lock on, but it kind of drags on the target. You know what I mean? So like as you go through the target, it goes like this, right? It's like snaps on a little bit, like goes like this, right? Slight drag, but it doesn't like snap on and hold it. You still gotta like, you still gotta track. Echo can fly, assassinate combo, and then she's completely silent. Yeah, right? Sombra needs a rework. Sombra's annoying, but like Sombra's one of the characters that's like, either she sucks or she's good, right? But like in Overwatch, you can't have characters that suck, right? You just can't, because anyone can play any character. You can't stop them from playing that character. Since you can't stop them, they have to be good, or else like it just causes discord. Played the game for 3 years and got diamond. You can't play it anymore. I haven't played in a very long time. It's been a few months. Someone can show a new way on how to play a character, but it's always a give and take because others will learn to counter that style. Then it's rinse and repeat. Fair enough. Yeah. Are you saying that COD holds the tracking on the target, or does it just slow on the target? Sombra is great in a team environment, solo queue, but they flame you or blame you when you... Yeah, right? So, like, that's my point. It holds? Yeah. And follows? Yeah, no. Overwatch's aim assist is very, very good. Like, in a sense of, like, it's still... Like, it has to be that way for a few reasons, right? But yeah, it's very good. Am I going to play Tekken 8? I've been thinking about that quite a bit. I don't really have much interest in Tekken, but I have an interest in being a content creator. You know what I mean? So like, I don't really have an interest in entering tournaments for this game and such. You know what I mean? I want to because I think it'll be fun, but I don't want to be like competitive. You know what I mean? I don't want to like, oh, I need to win. I just want to win. I want to make content. I want to help others, and I want to fucking like create some channels. You know what I mean? I want this to be my job. So maybe I have to. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm like torn. But I've never played. I played Tekken 2, 3, 4, and Dark Revolution on the PSP. That's all. I own Tekken 7. I just don't play it. But that's my point, right? It's like every character, like even if you look at like the other characters, right? It's like Alari requires you to aim, but she's hit scan, right? Her ultimate is a radius that if you do a certain amount of damage, they explode. But like, if you body shot somebody and someone else spits on them, they explode, and then it sets off a chain reaction. It's like, that's cool, right? But like, tell me how skillful it is that you set off a chain reaction. You know what I mean? You didn't headshot us. You know what I mean? Like, stop it. Ana, in my opinion, right? Ana's a character, I will die on this hill, is so fucking bad for the game. Fuck this character, right? Actually, fuck this character, right? This character is so bad for the game, but these players, right? This motherfucker, the tanks love playing with an Ana. And if you say to them, how do you feel about CC? They go, it sucks, blah, blah, blah. Hey, sleep used to be 5 seconds and no one bitched about it. No one complained about it. Right? No one complained about Ana, ever. But every one of her abilities is an ultimate. She does a lot of damage. She does a lot of healing. Her CC is crazy. She has anti-nade. It's a fucking ult. Anti-nade is an ult. She has that on a cooldown. This character is so ridiculous. But the reason why no one complains about her is because everyone views her as skillful. Chat, do you know how big her sleep dart is? I'll tell you. It's 0.4, right? That might not mean much to you, right? That's massive. You know what else is 0.4? Junkrat primary fire. Right? The same people complaining about how big Junkrat nades are would defend Ana. Will sleep dart to skill shot. What's this? Sleep dart is faster than the Junkrat nade. You could dodge the Junkrat nade. You can't dodge that. I mean, you can. I take that back, right? But like, you get hit by a Junkrat nade, you don't die. You get slept, for the most part, you're dead. What are we talking about here? This character is so fucking ridiculous. It's insane. And no one will ever say anything because people like the character. That's facts, yo. You know why? Because people view this character as sexy. Same way they view this character, right? When this character is bad, the community loses their mind. Why is Genji so bad? Worst character in the game. No one even ever talks about him. You can't fucking play the character. He's useless. Everything counters him. Worst character in the game. And when he's good, no one bitches. You got to be good to play this character. He's so hard to get value. Everything counters him. Worst character in the game. Right? Every season, they fucking change this character. He either sucks. They need to buff him. He's so bad. You can't play him. And when he's too good, oh my god, he's too good. We need to buff him. Buff him. Nerf him. Yeah. Worst character in the game. No one even says anything. I listened to a tier list today from Flats, who I like a lot. He went through every one of the characters and explained why the characters are good, why the characters are not good, what they should change about them, where they fit in the meta. You know, he went on and on about Roadhog, about how character isn't good, but he still has a place in the game where like you can still make him work, that as long as you don't have things that counter you, blah, blah, blah. He went on and on about, you know, Ball. He went on and on about Winston, about Torbjorn. You know what he said about Junkrat? Junkrat's probably a C. Yeah, he's a C. He's not in a good place. Anyway, so, and he just moved on. No one cares about this character. Right? But are we talking about balance or not? Are we talking balance or are we talking about popularity? These characters are all fucking broken, but they're made like that. Every DPS has a combo. All of them. Right? All of them. That just gets to delete you off the face of the planet. Combo, dead. That's it. How fast does Reaper kill you? Pop, pop, dead. GG's. Go back to spawn. Pharah, bomb, bomb, dead. Hold that. Mei, freeze, pop, dead. Soldier, pop, 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 dead. Soldier, pop, dead. Shoot the tank, turns to you, bop, dead. Right? Tracer, bink, done. Junkrat, oh my god, he one-tapped me. Suck my meat. It's obnoxious. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, as you guys tell, I love to talk about Overwatch. I think the game is in a really good place right now. They just dropped a lot of content. PvE was scrapped, but the campaign looks cool still. But yeah. Anyway, back to this character, right? By the way, I'm recording, so I have to fucking cut all that out of the recording. That sucks. This move here is going to be the bane of everyone's existence right here. 100%. Right? This move off the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4 frames. At this point, you can't throw her. Throws are 5 frames, chat. This is probably a heavy kick as well. So I'm sure on punish counter, you can combo after this. So this will be a throw bait. 100%. How do you count the frames? Very easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably 9 frames. Which, if this move is 9 frames, that would be insane. All these frame counts are probably incorrect, but that's 9 frames. That's 9 frames. That's fucking insane. Like, that move is really good. I hope that move is not 9 frames. If that move is 9 frames, that shit better be unsafe as fuck. It has to be. This move looks strong too, right? So we can't count this because it looks like she's already in the animation. I thought this might have been a special. Is she a big damage dealer? Probably not. But like, if she's like Fong, it'll be like her damage plus her poison adding up overall will mean that she does good damage. So this move I thought was a special. This might be a heavy punch, right? If this is a heavy punch, my theory is that her heavy attacks all hit twice, right? Because again, she's a character that likes the number 2, right? So a heavy attack, 1, 2. A heavy attack, 1, 2. So if this move hits twice, this move might not be that great, right? Because this is probably unsafe. I think it will probably be -3, and then with Drive Rush +1. I think all normals have to offer that. If this move is an uncontrollable 2-frame, I don't think it'll be good. Sorry, if it's a 2-hit. But if you can control it as like a chain command, this move will be good. So if like you could do this into a special, this move is cheap. This move looks like it's going to be really good, right? Good for whip punishing. Probably will be really unsafe though, right? But if you can go into that and apply the poison, you see it here, this move is good. You think this character is easier to play than Rashid? I don't know. Hard to tell. It also depends. Also, you see blood here. I didn't notice that.
Time for some experimentation.
I love the sound of the nails on the ground.
I bet poison would work wonders on you.
I also love her stance. It's so good. So this is her forward throw. Cool. Back throw. What is this move, though? Like, what is that move? I think this is her fireball up close. And I think this move here is probably the move to detonate it. So, in the blog, they said that she could throw out a fireball and then she could detonate it. So I'm assuming this move, think like Falk, right? You know how she could throw out her level 2 and then she hits it? I think it will be like that. You think she'll be as annoying as Fong? I think this will be a character that gets to dictate the pace of the match. And I don't think people like that. Capcom really loves Fireball Drive Rush. It's not that you drive rush the fireball, it's that she gets to put it out there. This is her fireball, but I don't know. Why does it look like this, though? Maybe this is like her heavy fireball, which is like a combo ender. So this is the move that I think that they're talking about, right? This move gets to attack from far away. And this move poisons as well. But also, I think this move can detonate the poison too. I wonder if her serpent step is... I think it's active there. I don't think this is strike and vol. What this move might be is it might be immune to air attacks. Right? This could be that it was a frame off and Hazanshu missed before it became active, or it's just low immune. I don't think that's the case though. But Chun-Li did recover though. And since she was already poisoned, this is what they want to show, right? So she poisons there, and the hit stun is actually really short, right? So she starts her step almost the same time, right? 1. Yeah. So here, if they both do it on the same frame, on the first frame possible, she was able to do her crouch frame 1. And then frame 2, she does her Hazanshu. So that move doesn't look like it's advantageous. So she avoided it, but Chun-Li is recovered. And then she throws that move out again. She hits again. It looks like it does more damage. So this move is interesting, right? Does it stay on the ground? Yes, it does. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, it's a ground AoE. I didn't notice that in the other video. It's a grounded AoE. So if you touch it, you get poisoned. Oh, actually, chat, hold on. So she's got a fireball that poisons. She gets to put stuff on the ground that poisons. Her heavy attacks poison. Her level 1, her level 2, probably her level 3, all poison. She's got a lot of ways to apply poison. That's good, though. So, with that being said, her poison effect probably doesn't do that much. I wonder if Juri can hit her with a fireball while she's slithering. Probably, but the EX probably not. I have a feeling her EX is projectile invul. This move being an anti-air makes me think it's probably a DP motion. I wonder, though. If this is a DP motion, this character is going to be a little bit harder to play. So she's able to use the step. So it doesn't seem like she has a jump option out of the snake, right? Based on the PlayStation blog, I thought that maybe she had this jump out of it, but it looks like she recovers here first. And then she does it. She does have this, like, backwards jump. That doesn't knock down? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does. I love this so much. The fact that she uses her shoulders is so dope, yo. Good question, Ignorance. What wins? Aki slither or headbutt? I don't know. So this is one attack she can do out of it, right? So I thought that this might have been strike invul. No, Chun-Li just missed it. Right? But this move looks super fast, though. That move looks mega fast. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's fast. And it looks like she gets A.K.I on this. So this looks like it's a bit of smoke and mirrors. So even though it's low to the ground, I don't think this will avoid all attacks. This might avoid air attacks. This might avoid, like, command normals that, like, are airborne. And Kensatsu, Ryu, forward heavy kick. But I doubt it, right? I doubt it. This is just Chun-Li, and this attack doesn't hit crouchers. You know what I mean? So I think it's a little bit of smoke and mirrors. Now, this move you can combo afterwards. Also, keep in mind, too, this is a punish counter, right? So she probably can combo after this. And they don't show her final frame, right? Before she goes back to her stance. But you probably can get, I'm assuming, a medium attack on a punish counter. This is her command grab. I'm curious. I think this is her. This doesn't look like it's very fast. This looks like it might be like, not 5 frames, like a typical command grab. It looks like it's probably like 8 to 10 frames. This doesn't apply poison, though, which kind of stinks, right? Also, it doesn't look like you get A.K.I after it. I thought that maybe she had a back turn. That would be cool. That might just be her jump arc. This is a poison, but she's across the screen.
Poison's on the menu.
I love her so much. It's so cool. So her EX beats out a regular attack. And I think people are saying things like, oh, she beats JP. But understand, any character that has an EX fireball would have done the same thing here, right? Because in this game, it's not the amount of hits. A non-EX will always lose to an EX, right? It just overtakes it, right? Right? So, of course, that will happen, right? Then she gets a combo afterwards. But, like, what is this move here, right? Stand jab into probably her, like, quarter circle forward. Maybe DP, right? This is probably a DP motion. That or quarter circle back. So this is projectile invul. We can clearly see it. But it's very slow, though. So JP recovers completely. Tries to command grab. But she's off the air. She's off the... Actually. So that jump is a special attack. Oh, okay. That jump is actually a special attack. Interesting. She uses the EX version of it. Oh. And she goes into a grab. I wonder if it's like Hooligan, where like you have the regular version and then you have like attacks out of it. You know what I mean? So like press a punch to strike, press a throw to throw, maybe press kick to like land or something, you know? This applies poison as well. Jumping hard kick looks like it's going to be a problem. Oh, this is hard punch, actually. Move looks like it's going to be an absolute problem. Hit super low to the ground. Hard kick. Coward stance. Serpent heel, I think it's called. Right? Crouching light punch. Boom, boom. And then her fireball. Was he already poisoned? He wasn't. Also, poison, pop. Interesting. All right. Okay, interesting. No one is talking about this, but it's good to know, right? All right. At this point here, JP is not poisoned, right? Departure, right? Goes into DI. But look, he's purple. He's poisoned. And if he's not, he's poisoned now. See, the poison's gone. It absorbed. He's poisoned. So I wonder if this move does more damage or something different because he's already poisoned. Because then she goes into her level 2. I wonder if it explodes because he's already poisoned. And also, it leaves a poison there too, right? So it's like, not only can she put a poison down, but her level 2 takes away like half the screen with poison. That's crazy. All right. Poison. Bong bong. Boom. I wonder if this gives... So when the poison blows up, does the person not get poisoned anymore? He's no longer poisoned. So when the poison detonates, are they no longer poisoned? Right? Heavy kick. EX pull. You see how she comes to them, not the other way, which is good for corner. She uses this attack here, which takes away the poison. Right? This takes away the poison. So it probably does damage. Or what about this? What if when you're poisoned, it's gray recoverable health, but when you detonate it, it takes away the damage? Right? It takes away the recoverable health. That might be a cool little mini game, right? That like just applying the poison isn't like the victory. You can't like lame out. That you need to detonate it. And if you don't, they recover health. But also, what would be cool about that too is that you can actually make the poison actually like high damage, right? Because you can recover it. But then the question comes, when you're poisoned, does it take away from your drive gauge too? When you're poisoned, I believe you earn health, you earn super gauge when you're attacked, right? Does it build your super gauge? And since you're poisoned and you're attacked, do you lose drive gauge as well? Or let's say you don't, when it detonates, does it take drive gauge away? Yeah, the poison will only go away if you hit her, but like the poison's gone. Do you see what I'm saying? So like you can see he's poisoned. She hits him, it blows up. He's no longer purple. And now he's purple. So she can detonate mid-attack, mid-combo, and then end with a combo to reapply. Then she goes into her level 3. Sorry. You notice he restands? Interesting. Wait, he restands? What do you mean? Oh no, he's... Oh, interesting. So yeah, he crumbles, right? He crumbles, but since she attacked him, yeah. So that's a crumble, so you probably can delay a bit and then get a juggle combo. Yeah, here. So dope. Also cool, someone had mentioned this shows like the points of the chakra and how all the chakras are being fucked with. That's pretty cool. This is not her level 3 though. There's something this is not her CA. I love this the slither. She comes to see how you are. So cool. The character's dope. That could be her CA. It's possible. I don't think so though, because we didn't hear the bong. All CAs have this like CA sound. Fair enough. So if that's the case, maybe like here. And like maybe this part is part of the CA. You know what I mean? But it's also a very, very like short CA. CAs are usually long. You know? Some people wish you would touch them like that. It couldn't be you. Never you, right? It's not about the feet. It's what the feet can do. You know why I'm here. It's some grudge shit. I like that though. I love that shit. What's up, Rug? How are you, dude? I tagged you on Twitter. I tagged you on in Discord. By the way, chat, real quick. This is your call to action. Anyone in chat wants to join the Discord, feel free to join here. Cayman, I don't think I ever told you. I joined your Discord. I just be trolling in there, dog. I just be talking. I'm like, what we on, yo? That place is a wasteland, yo. For real. But still though, I'd be like, what y'all doing, yo? My last messages were came in meet big and schmeet big. That's the last things I said. But yeah, no, it's hard to count frames in this because like this shit, no dinner, no movie, straight to it, yo. What's up to the service? There's maintenance to put in the new battle pass. No mod section in your Discord? What do you mean? If it's loot, just put it in the loot stuff. And then if it's Street Fighter, just put it in the Street Fighter stuff. Aki coming soon? Yeah. Aki September the 27th. PC mod, just put it in Street Fighter. But yeah, I think the character looks like it's going to be really fun. I don't know how good she'll be, depending on her poison, depending on her normals. I think her double kick will be insane. I think that move is going to be really good. Spaced out, I think it will be unpunishable. With drive rush, I think it will probably be even at worst. Probably will low crush. I think that's like one of the craziest things about her kit. I think that low key, she's long range, which is good. I don't think she beats zoners. I thought she might have, but I don't think she will beat them. Looking back at the trailer, there's a few points and where I thought like, oh, this would be good for zoners. But like, if you watch, JP recovers here, right? So like, he could have just have swept. You know what I mean? Right? So if JP hit sweep, I'm assuming it's like 10 frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She would have got hit out of that. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like, I think JP could have counterattacked her there. You know what I mean? So I think at first glance, we thought she was going to beat zoners. Oh, you guys can't see that. Damn, my bad. So like, I don't think she's going to beat zoners per se. Because like, we thought that like, she's going to counter fireballs. But if you look at like a few points here, like this, we're like, oh, it's projectile invul. So we thought it might have like been good against JP. The issue is, if you look, she's still in her animation, but JP has recovered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 frames ago, right? So if they had used like sweep, crouching meat, and medium punch, anything, right? She would have gotten hit out of that. So I think like we thought that maybe she might have countered zoners, but the more I see it, the more I don't think that. Even like this, right? Even when she throws her EX, we saw this and we're like, oh, JP's dead, right? But like, this is because it's an EX. EX Hadouken would have done that. EX Boom would have done it. Any EX Fireball would have done the same thing. Yes, she can do her Serpent Step, but like, what if JP just didn't do anything, right? He could have just, I know we love to talk about it, right? Backed up and then just did an amnesia. Like, what are you gonna do, right? This though will be good, right? If this EX command jump, it depends, right? If this move is projectile invul, then yeah, I actually think maybe she'll do well against projectiles. Because this being a grab that applies poison and that puts her in this range here might be good, right? It's like she can start her zoning. She can start putting traps on the ground while the person is poisoned. So like, she can keep away. She can fireball warp probably while the person is poisoned and they have to get to her. So that might be good. But if you think that JP is not just going to ground spike to deal with her, you're crazy. right? Like if she throws a fireball and he ground spikes, the poison's gone. So I think that's like something that is understated, you know? EX ground spike, you're no longer poisoned. This combo here is a very typical one. This applying poison. Poison's good. That means she's got a combo ender that applies poison. It's also good to know that like that move there is a grounded AoE. That's really cool, right? This changes the whole game, right? Because he applies the poison there. And then she gets the detonated. And then reapply it. So she detonates it. Oh, that's actually cool, right? So here, JP gets poisoned. She detonates it, right? And then she uses this move here, right? Which, does that detonate? It looks like he's still poisoned, right? Oh, the ground explodes, but then it leaves a puddle, right? You see it here. So when he gets up, there's poison there still, right? So he's poisoned, detonation, and then reapply. So she's got combos that can detonate, take away the health, and then reapply, assuming that detonation takes away the health and everything else is gray health. So that's cool. I think what I like about this character the most is this idea of fear, right? You can't just let this character exist, because if you let her exist, she'll poison you to death, right? You have to respond to it. It was the same thing as Fong. It looks like she's got more opportunities to apply poison, which means she's more of a threat, which means that you want to get in, which means she has ways to stop you from getting in. You see what I'm saying? It's like she lures you into making a mistake, and that's good. All right, chat. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm going to go take a quick piss, take a quick break. I shall return. And yes, I definitely think it's good for you, Rug, to go into the hub. Gameplay relies on reapplying the poison to max out damage. She has ways of controlling the sky and ground. Yeah, no, I think so. If you think about like what I had said, right? I'm a Junkrat player. I play Juri. Like the thing I like most about characters, I like controlling space, right? I like saying, hey, this is my area. You can't come in. I like dictating, like seeing as I control the space, like what I do with that space. You know what I mean? So like, I like that kind of shit. So that might be a character that I like. How long is maintenance? I'm going to try to put up a video on the battle pass tomorrow. I know it's like simple stuff. I have a question for y'all. Actually, YouTube, this is, oh wait, is it out yet? Hold on. YouTube, this is a question for y'all. If you guys are over there, or anyone who's watched my videos recently. I put out a few, and recently I changed how I do my ads. Do you guys find, if you guys don't have any kind of ad block, that it's too many ads? If it seems like it's more based upon other videos, because technically I put more ads on, in very specific spots. And I've seen a definite increase in ad revenue, but I haven't seen a decrease in watch time, which tells me that like it's probably not that big of a deal. You have premium, I still get paid off of that though.
I live for battle.
Shall we begin then?
For ads, yeah. Even if you have premium, I still get a cut of it. So even if you don't see ads, I still get paid off of you having premium. Cayman. Creighton, are you still here? So when you use, can you help me like understand how you use amnesia? So after you get a successful amnesia, how do you decide what to do next? Game itself is not back on. You can't log on to like other things. Okay. Oh, a light punch. Like, can you help me understand, like, why you would use certain things? Because I don't even know how to lab it, right? I never noticed he backstepped. So you would use movement there, right? You wouldn't hit a button there. So I'm still safe to block here, though, right? It's crazy that he backsteps too. That's crazy. That whiff. That's crazy he backsteps too. Sucks that it doesn't. Why does that not take it away? If Cornet's not a good idea. Sucks that it doesn't take it away. It takes away one, but since it's an EX, it persists. What's that? Well, the issue with that, right, is that you can still see it, right? So obnoxious, dude. It just sucks that it doesn't take it away. That's a punish. Yeah. What takes it away though? punter. You didn't think you'd care about A.K.I, but they really sold it? Yeah, the character itself. I think every character that they've shown in this game has been cool in some way, shape, or form. Okay, I actually have a question. So, Kraden, do you know how many frames it takes for the fireball to hit? I'm so stoked for A.K.I. Oh, interesting. You know what's crazy, chat? That's a projectile. That's supposed to be a projectile. It is still activated. What the fuck? Install? Hello? There we go. When can he act again? I'm assuming he could act here, right? One, two, three, four. $45? $45. Somewhere around there. 45. Right? Sometime around 45 frames. Somewhere. That was after a medium punch? Inevitable, what's going on? Always true though. This is hard because you have to do it the frame you land. That's tough to do. Time. Yeah, right. That's late. I'm gonna hit. Yeah. It doesn't make sense. It's an EX move.
This is my chance.
That doesn't make sense, though, chat. That doesn't make sense. Is OD Amnesia a fireball or not? Is it a fireball or not? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. If it's a fireball, then it should clash, but it doesn't clash. It like overtakes it. Ah, got it. It makes sense. That's funny. That doesn't make sense. But why did that happen though? What? That's crazy still. What are we talking about here, chat? But why is that not a projectile? That should eat the projectile. I'm sorry. That's crazy. That's so insane. That's so crazy. It's so weird that projectiles don't seem to eat it. So it's more like these are things that I mean, right? JP's like, I don't think he's like easy to counter, but like there's these ideas that I'm just like, oh, like just change that. Oh my god, I got something. Either I scratched my eye or there's something in my eye. Fuck. I hate when this happens. Oh, fuck, that hurts. It's a hit like Rashid. But it's not, though. But it's not, though. That's my point. Like, right? This is not strike invul, right? At all. Right? That's not strike invul. See? It like goes through. See, it's not a strike. It's a projectile. So I can use projectile invul moves on it, but it doesn't act like a projectile. That's what I'm annoyed by. Which goes back to my point. This furthers my point. Every piece of counterplay that I think of with JP, it always comes back to, yeah, but not like that, right? It's like every time I'm like, oh, right? It's a projectile. So technically, since it's an EX projectile, right? I can just use that on it. Except, like, it doesn't work that way, right? Right? Because it's not like, right? The way this game works is if you use a regular fireball and an EX, right? The EX doesn't clash with it. It overtakes it, right? So if I have an EX fireball and you have a regular fireball, my fireball beats yours, and even though my fireball is 2 hit and it clashed with yours, it still has 2 hits of durability, right? As opposed to Street Fighter V, where if I had an EX move that hit twice and yours has 1 hit, I would just have 1 hit left on the fireball. But in this, they clash. My fireball gets eaten, and you still get the 2 hits. It doesn't make sense. Yes, it's possible, but that's my point. It's like, I got no problem with JP. I like the character. I like the character as like a function, right? I think he's cool. But my point is, like, when do we get to have counterplay? Right? Everything that I go, oh, we could do this. It's built into the character that you can't do it. And I go, but why? They go, yeah, he actually is a boss character. That's fine, right? Like, if that's what it is, then that's what it is. But like, I'm not trying to advocate for this stuff, but like, if he's a boss character and doesn't get to like play by the same rules, why is his character tournament legal then? You know what I mean? I'm not advocating for it, but like, that doesn't make sense. They have hitboxes, but they take a long time to activate. That's my understanding of it. Right? Another very weird thing about Amnesia is that it has proximity guard. No other... No, it doesn't. Are you saying like, oh, this, the fireballs? Oh, interesting. Oh, that is interesting. What? That's so weird. That's so goofy. So, like, you would think like this would be fine, right? So weird. Oh, you mean his amnesia thing, right? But like, this is the shit that I mean, right? I can't even look at the frame thing, right? What's the gap in between? So if I block one, is there a way to like frame kill? Maybe, right? You still gotta time it though. Oh, I forgot about that. My goal is to see if I can do it, right? My goal is to perfect parry the fireball and then fireball back, right? I'm one frame off there. Don't know. I don't know what time maintenance ends. It's all good. It's probably off of a light, right? Right? Not off of a medium punch. Just be like that, right? See that? Like, that's the goal, right? Problem is with this, you can still act there. I wouldn't mind this as much if it didn't eat my cancel too. That's weird. can't jump there though. Damn.
Take
11 frames becomes active. 16.
this. Let's go.
10 frames. The fact that it's so annoying, dog. Even when that's hard, dude. You know what's wild about this too, chat?
You look like you're in good shape.
Since he walked, is not following.
That's my idea. I never noticed that about the proximity guard. That's actually like insane. Yup. That's crazy. Again, this wouldn't be bad if I could eat them in some way. Because like on top of it, right? I still have to deal with that, right? That's crazy. Sensei Guap, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. That's crazy. Okay. That's annoying. That's not a punish though. No way, chat. No way. No way, chat. Oh, I was about to say, I was about to get so mad, Kraden. I was about to get mega mad, dog. That's crazy. I still don't have any answers for that. I still don't have any answers. Fucking hell, man. That's so obnoxious. I still don't have any answers. Yeah, this color's nice. One thing you pray Capcom every day is that Feng Shui engine is Fireball invincible. Yeah, I think that would be cool. That would be cool. The Feng Shui engine dash. I think that would be dope. Wish they just gave her fucking counter, man. I think that would be cool. Just give me the fucking counter, dude. You woke up early, you're still on stream? I'm still here. I don't mind her. I think she's the strongest she's ever been, but having that counter would have been icing on the cake. That would have made me so happy. Someone said in Discord that I'm missing something about Feng Shui engine. Let me see. She also feels more linear than she's ever felt. That's not a bad thing, though. I think the freedom. I think the most linear she's ever been was Street Fighter 5. But it's just inconsistency. What's up, Seku? How are you doing? I think I'm being gaslit here, chat. I think I'm being gaslit. Interesting. You're right. You're right. Holy shit. Wait a minute. Does that take away the micro walks? Wait a minute. No. Oh, it does. That's hard though. Five frames active, right? No. First frame, third frame. Killing created, no, you gotta try Aki because she's got retribution. Yup. Kind of not working though. I'm +9. Still no. it still requires a micro walk, but it might be easier though. No, that was the right frame too. It's still a micro walking though. At least for that one there, it doesn't work. It's possible, but I'm trying to stay away from micro walks. I don't mind delay cancels, right? Because I do one here on this here, on that one there. I don't mind the cancel, right? Sometimes I drop because of it, right? Yeah, I'm getting tired, Tut. Fuck. Damn, what the fuck? There it is. Really? No? It might be because of the walk back, the knockback of this. Yeah, that's what it is. It's because you have to delay between here and here, right? If you just do it, you get +3. But if you delay to hit on the last frame, +5. +6, right? So there are different routes depending on delay cancels. This is like super advanced, right? So like, and it depends too if they're crouching or not, right? +5. I don't think you can get a +6 there though. I think it affects one frame of it, right? If they're crouching, I think going for a stand jab might be better. Crouch jab, there we go. So hard to do. That's why I think Juri, I think she gets really good value to start off, but like to get like the absolute out of her, it's really hard. So let me ask you guys a question, right? Fuck. Question I want to ask y'all is that I've seen, might be because my channel's not really known for Aki content, but posting Aki, numbers are down, yo. Right? How many of y'all are interested in Aki here? Because, like, when she comes out, I kind of want to give an idea of the same kind of content that I want to do for Juri. So, like, day one guide. I want to put that up. Any kind of weird tech I find. I want to put a combo drill thing up there. I want to put safe jumps up there. Like, all the kind of content that you expect from me from Juri, I want to have for Aki. But, like, to kind of like say it bluntly, if that's going to drive interest away from my channel, then I might not do it. You know what I mean? You're interested in how she plays, but I'm sure as shit not interested in fighting her. Yeah, same here. Has a famous kind of EX Ryo Dansatsu that you missed so much? Yeah. Easy kill. How you doing, dude? Yeah, you probably didn't see the video because I'm like wondering if it's just not something that YouTube thinks you're interested in, you know? Actually, that is on the list, KB. Inevitable. Hey, thank you. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, Juri I just keep finding more and more stuff from here. Yeah, right. Gotta work on that. Cutter animation, you're interested, trying to reach gold with Juri, currently in the middle of 5-star silver. You're struggling a bit. After you achieve that goal, you'd like to explore a secondary character, and Aki might be it. So, respectfully, I don't know anybody what everyone's rank is, but like, if you're diamond and below, play whoever you want. You know what I mean? Don't even think about secondaries. If a character interests you, just play them, right? Especially because ranks, you can't counter pick, right? But like, you know, if a character interests you, just play them, you know, and have fun with it. My point is, try not to think of it like a secondary. Think of it like, hey, this character's cool, I want to play them, and have fun with it. It's a game, you know what I mean? That's my point. Your videos help you hit plat 5? Yup. Appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad I helped. But that's all you, homie. Let me see this combo before I end. Okay, so bonk, 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 back hard kick, bump, 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 medium, bump, bump, bump. Interesting. So instead of doing this, interesting. I never thought to do that. Interesting. What do I hate most about your JP? I'm going to give you an answer that I bet you are not expecting. It's something that I've been thinking a lot about, and something I plan to look at our VODs. There's something about match 3. There's something about match 3. You change up. There's something you change up, and I don't know what it is, but it's consistent every time. Every time, I feel like I get the first 2 games free, and then match 3, you change it up, and I don't know what it is you change up. And then after that, I can't focus. But after that, what I gather, 1, it's EX amnesia for 1. Also, you hit buttons after this on block. I'm always like, why though? You know what I mean? That's not, like, I get mad about it, but like you'll hit buttons in spots where I'll be like, but why though? You know what I mean? So I think what I need to do is like your defensive timings, like I should be able to like pressure you more, and I can't. Your placement of departure and your usage of it is annoying. Because you don't use departure in times where you're unsafe. You're very good about it. It's like if you look, you put it up. You'll notice I camp it, right? I'll camp it. But you don't, like, use it. Right? I'll camp it. And I'll try to deal with it. But you just don't use it. You know what I mean? I'll try to camp it so I can do that. And you just don't use it. Everyone else does. That's a great approach. Your videos definitely helped you out. So thank you for your content. Thank you for watching, Cutter. I appreciate that. That's your problem when it comes to picking a secondary character. Juri has, to me, the most expression when it comes to how you want to play her. Yeah, right? So, like, in my point of view, Seku, I'm always finding out, like, a small optimization. I'm like, oh, I need to take that further, you know? And yes, no, dude. You're fucking... I hate this move so much. I hate this move so much, right? So fucking much. Because it's so fast, right? But I can't block it on reaction. I just can't. I can't. I have to parry it, right? That's the only way for me to deal with it, right? I just have to. Because it's quicker for me to parry than it is to block. But also, like, this might sound like a weird thing to say, chat, and stick with me on this, right? I said I'm having a hard time blocking. I need to learn to block again. I need to learn how to block better. I'll be right back. Give me a second.